isn't my max. It is a threshold, and I can choose to walk over that threshold. So I actually thrifted this one last year, and these were only $11, which is like thrift store prices, isn't it? Good morning, guys. We're just gonna start today. I have been putting off filming all week, and I'm gonna pull myself together today. If you hear a little guy, he's on the floor in his basket. He's at this stage where he likes to sit. He likes to sit up. And I found that our baby bassinet is perfect for sitting. He didn't like to sleep in it, but he loves to sit in it, and it's like safe because if he falls to the side and get like pushed back, or he just slips and like lays down, and then I just put him back. So anyway, we're gonna have a little honest chat about some anxiety that I've been dealing with today. Not just today, this whole week. Do you want this? I'm gonna pull myself together. I'm gonna put on my new favorite brown thrifted dress you guys saw and get myself ready and show you guys some things that I love. I feel like it's hard to get on this space when I am not feeling like 100% because I don't want to watch people who are like not confident in themselves and not just like going through stuff, because I feel like it's heavy and hard on me. So I don't want to be that in this space. I want to like package things up neatly and put a little bow on it, present it to people, and that's just not reality this week. And I was talking with Kristen Hoffman about it. A lot of you guys follow her as well. And we were just like, we have to just give what we can. We have to just show up, and I think there's a lot of value to that. So let me get dressed. So just to give you an idea of what's like been going on, everything just seems so petty in my life compared to everything that's going on in the world. So like, it just seems so like silly to talk about this kind of stuff that's like causing me anxiety, because there's so many people who have just lost their entire homes in our area, like so close to us. And we were so fortunate. Like, I mean, we don't have clean drinking water. Like, well, supposedly it's clean, but it tastes awful. Like that's it. Like, we just have to drink bottled water. I have a pot that's broken. Like, that's it. I have been very worried about decisions that we've made for our kids. Just like looking at the wrong voices, listening to the wrong voices. And my like friend group right now, everyone is making decisions about school. And it's like, we all have to make our own decision. That's what I've just come to realize. Like, we all have to make our decision that's best for our kids. And like, how easy it is though to start looking at others and the way that they are like defending their decision, because it is right for them, but everyone wants to defend it. And like, we don't need to defend it. I don't need to defend it. I don't need to defend the decisions that I've made in my life. I can just do them, and I can just trust myself. So I also have been extremely overstimulated with noise in this house, like children asking me things constantly. Like, how old will I be when I'm in 4th grade? Like, all this math that's in my head, and while I'm doing that math, there is like, I'm trying to double a recipe of muffins. It's just been stressing me out. So I turned off all social media for the past 3 days. I just took a break. It's also my birthday this weekend, and like, I have not spent time with Dominic much at all, because we're always we haven't gone on a date actually. Oh, hi buddy. We haven't gone on a date since before Cassian was born. He's 6 months. We're going on a date this weekend. My in-laws are gonna watch them. Buddy, do you scare? It's okay. Here, buddy. Cool toy was sitting right here. Your teether toy was touching your belly. It's cold. Yeah, and things have been hard with this one. I'm not gonna get into that on here because I like don't need any like advice for it, and I feel like I know what we need to do. And I feel like if you put yourself out here online, you end up getting advice, and that's just not what I need. Just do things that I know we need to do. So there's that. I'm gonna get these kids set up. I think this one is almost ready for his nap, and I'm gonna make my bed. We're gonna try to have a good day today. Home day. Yesterday was our really busy day outside of the house. We do like one day of the week we have Bible study. I have Bible study, and the kids come, and there's like a babysitter. It's glorious. It's new. I've only been now like 3 times to this group, but I'm so happy for it. So grateful for it. And we have like one play date planned this week. That's like it, getting out of the house, but it's just that kind of week. Yeah, it's okay. We can have a week like this. All right, let's get working. Let's go make some beds, okay? Brush some teeth. We haven't brushed your teeth yet, or yours. You're 1, 2, 3.
So I'm going to share some tips that have been helping me with coping with anxiety, some that I even learned during this day in a conversation with my dad. And I'm also going to share some cheap, really cute home decor swaps that I've done for fall, but I did want to show just a little bit of my mundane routine, and I will also share a really beautiful quote that I think will help give you some perspective as well.
Activities going on in here. I'm gonna take these outside, return them to the squirrels, okay? What about also this? Got a little school project going on, and this is from another school project. Again, school has been sending home like little projects that they can do in addition to their normal projects, and they're really fun. Like, he's really been enjoying them, but they'll be like, create a building out of something that you find outside, and so that's what this is from, but this was an accident waiting to happen. You getting the lint out? My hair is falling down. On you, Cass, sorry.
So the quote that I saw that I found particularly inspiring was, "Be faithful in the small things, because it is in them that your strength lies." And this is by St. Mother Teresa. I think that just recently, in the past month or so, since having Cassian, he's 6 months, we have finally started to get into a routine and a rhythm where I feel like I can accomplish most of the housework that needs to get done so that we can really truly enjoy our weekends and get out of the house. We are working on better rhythms that will allow us to really rest on the Sabbath, to give glory to God and recharge for the rest of the week, but that is a work in progress.
Okay, I just got a little tied down, and it's something I found that works really well when I do this, and I do not always do this, but when I do, it really helps everyone, and it's giving Benji some really good quality time as soon as I get Cassian down. Like, I give him like 15 minutes, and then I can go about things. We really need to go to the grocery store today, but we're like kind of trapped with these naps. Like, if I go to the grocery store, then he is exhausted at that time, and he is ready. So like, he's like ready to go. Like, we're not on a good like routine, and it's a season that we have to work through until we get onto like a 2-nap routine. Then maybe it'll be easier, but then there'll be something else. So there's always something, but it's just finding grace and finding, I think, like a little bit of survival mode when you need to, but then like knowing that you're gonna be thriving in like a few weeks once things even out. That's my hope. That I love baking sourdough from scratch. I love the way that it makes my home smell. I love that it is more nutrient dense, easier on your belly to digest. It also doesn't spike your blood sugar as much. So I love baking from scratch. Some weeks like this, I do, buy normal store-bought bread, but I've recently been kind of disgusted by how many preservatives are in them. And like, why does that hamburger roll last so long from the grocery store? Like, it just freaks me out. So I was so excited when Wild Grain reached out to sponsor a video, and Wild Grain is the first ever bake from frozen subscription for bread. What this means is that they send you frozen bread that's kind of like half baked, and then somehow magically you put it in your oven and it makes your house feel like you just made real bread, like from scratch, but it's from artisans who really know what they're doing. I really love this because I am not at a season in my life when I am going to be mastering croissants or biscuits or like just really yummy, delicious things that I would love to have in my house. And Wild Grain gives you the opportunity to do this through a subscription. All of their products cook from frozen to beautiful, looks exactly like homemade should, in 25 minutes or less. With Wild Grain, you will never run the risk of getting bored because they are constantly adding seasonal items and new things to try. They included some pumpkin biscuits in my order that I'm so excited to try. So if you want to check out Wild Grain, use the link down in my description and use the code EmilyGarby to get $30 off of your first box and free croissants in every single box. Need I say more? Our gazebo could use some love, Benji. Look at all these weeds and all the sticks you guys were playing with. So these are the pots that fell over, unfortunately. My mom actually got me this one, like right after Benji was born, or Gideon was born. Yeah, Gideon. So it's a bummer that it broke. I'm a little sad about it, but what can you do? I should have moved it inside, but we had a lot of things going on.
That one's the one that cracked.
That?
Yeah, this one didn't.
No.
But it probably could use a bigger pot. I'm going to add as text on the screen my favorite scripture to read when I'm going through periods of anxiety. I've mentioned that I go through anxiety, especially around postpartum, and I have been medicated for the anxiety before. However, I think that the things that I have learned and have become more aware of in myself have allowed me to gain some control over my anxiety. And so I mentioned that I turn off my phone, I get out of the social media stuff and the busyness that's just adding extra noise. And something that I also do is dive into scripture as soon as I can in the day, which usually is around 1, just with the kids' schedule and their needs. Look at how great the jasmine is doing. I mean, it's at least reached the top, and it's growing. I mean, it was like down here when I planted it in the spring, and what I have heard is that it will flower like in its second year of being planted. Thanks, buddy. Okay, now that we're properly sweaty, I'm gonna turn off the camera. I have some home decor that I want to show you guys, but I need to get some stuff done, multitask, and can't triple task with you, camera. And I'm gonna call my parents because I think they're driving right now. I'm gonna close the gate. All right, Cassian, baby. All right, this one woke up. I thought I was gonna have a minute to chat with you guys after I had my little quiet time with both the boys sleeping, but this one woke up, so he'll be joining us. But we had a good morning. I really expected to go outside and like repot the plant that I wanted to plant, but it didn't happen. Benji was just not interested. He wanted to pull weeds, and so we did that. And that was also something we like kind of needed to do, but he enjoyed it. And so then we came inside and then called my parents because I miss them. Goodness, especially like around my birthday and around the holidays, I just always miss my parents so much. And right now, I thought you guys would be interested to know, they're driving right now to their new house. I shared their home tour over the summer. Their home is beautiful. I'm gonna link that video down in the description if you missed it. It's stunning. It's from 1907, and they've really kept it like time period specific, like gotten a lot of antiques and like just beautiful items that they've collected, like, or like found in the trash. Like they're like me, like I get it from them. Like we're very thrifty family. But yeah, so I shared their home and I shared that they might be getting a new house, and they did. It is so amazing. I cannot wait to show you guys more, and I will actually be showing you more around Christmas because we're gonna be up there for Christmas. So stay tuned for another house tour. I'm very excited to show you, but since they were driving, I got to chat with them and we talked about just like the anxiety stuff that I've been dealing with, and they're always so much wisdom. I was saying, I think I said on here this morning that I've just been feeling like I'm at my max a lot lately. We've just had some scary situations lately where it's just like, I can't handle all of the kids when I'm out by myself. Like things just like, nothing happened, but things like could have happened, like just dangerous things. And I don't want to put myself in those situations because my kids and their safety comes first. But I was reading actually this morning the back of Benjamin's puzzle. My mom gave this to him last year. So it says of Benjamin, he said, "The beloved of the Lord, he dwells in safety by him. He encompasses him all the day long and makes his dwelling between his shoulders." Deuteronomy 33:12. It was reminding me just, yes, like my job is to keep them safe, but so God is with me. He's with us always. Yeah? Well, baby, it's still quiet time. You've only been in there for like 10 minutes. I'll come and get you when quiet time is over. Okay. So I don't know where I was going with that. But I guess what I mean to say is that as a woman of faith, I believe that like God is always with me. God is always with me as I'm walking, but I forget it. I forget that he's with me, and I forget that he's with my kids as well. Like they're also protected. Like he's walking along with them as he walks along with me. So I thought I would share that. And also something my dad said about capacity is like the capacity that I'm at right now isn't my max. It is a threshold, and I can choose to walk over that threshold, or I can stay where I'm at. And if I use coping mechanisms, which I don't, self-medicate with alcohol or anything where moving the trucks, where I'm like putting up walls or barriers to growth in myself, then I'll stay at this point where I'm at. But I'm at this threshold and I have the choice to walk over it with lots of things that are going on in life right now. I'm so grumpy. I've definitely been putting a lot of pressure on myself in all aspects of my life. Like needing to get out of the house is the pressure that I've been feeling a lot lately. Like needing to just want to be home. Like I really just want to sit home and like snuggle with my little baby and have like home days. And so putting the pressure on myself though that I have to get out of the house. Like I used to be that mom. I used to be the mom that was going out at 10 in the morning. Like I had to be out of the house by 10. Like that was like a rule that I set in my head. Like see friends, like go out places, go to classes and stuff, like get the kids involved and stuff. That's just not the season that we're in right now. And I can say that like and come to terms with that, but actually coming to terms with that on the day-to-day is a lot harder because it's not always comfy being at home. Little people who aren't always rational. So I've just been feeling like a little bit burnt out, as you can probably tell. We all go through seasons of being burnt out, and I think that my plan going forward is getting some more sleep. So we're gonna take some steps to make that happen. Part of the reason of filming this video today is so that I can get sleep for the rest of the weekend, like just rest. So I'm like getting ahead on this so that I can rest. So while I'm sitting here, I might as well show you these new pillows that I got. Look at how cute they are. So I got these at Walmart. I haven't even taken off the tag yet. Oh my gosh, so funny. I was leaving Walmart and it was a torrential downpour. Dominic had gone fishing because he was working just like a crazy week, and he has like his little group of guy friends that they do it with. And so I was like, all right, and I'm gonna get groceries on a Saturday morning by myself with all 3 kids. And then it started pouring rain. So I had this cart full of groceries, these pillows, another item that I'll show you. But and then one of y'all was like, are you Emily? I looked so rough, y'all. Like I had Cassian on my chest. I was wearing a long maxi dress that was about to just get soaked, like soaked through into my underwear. Like it was bad. And then I had Dominic's rain jacket on and like zipped up around Cassian so that we were like dry. Like she recognized me like that. So Amy, I'm sorry I was frazzled. Thanks for saying hi though. It was very special, this moment. That's actually never happened to me in public before, and it was pretty cool. So I want to switch these though. I really like them, but they have like a polyester filling, and so I want to see if I can put into them a different filling. What actually is this in here? Interesting. It's like, didn't expect it to be brown. Oh my gosh, Cassian. So I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna put in some of my feather inserts that I have that are thrifted, and we'll see how they look. In case you were wondering, this is what he sleeps in. This is called a baby Merlin like magic suit or something. We actually got it with, I found it on Facebook Marketplace because they're kind of expensive. I got 2 of them with Gideon, with my first, and they really helped. So we're kind of trying it with Cassian. Here we go. Right. And these were only $11. They were, which is like thrift store prices, isn't it? They're on rollback or whatever. I'll post a link if I can find them online. You're so funny. You're sucking on your fingers. I'm not sure. I should have even checked if this is the right size for this. It looks about good. I do like to have, these are a little bit bigger, I think. I usually like to have a larger insert than the pillow itself, like by about 2 inches, but these are the ones I have. Let me see if they look any better. If they don't, I can put the other one back in. They looked fine before, but I just like the way that feather pillows look. Yeah, see, that's actually a little bit too small. Yeah, see, that would look so much better if it just had more poof, but it's not right. So I think I should put back in the original one. I'll put this one back in. I love you. Your mosquito bite on your cheeky? Yes, they're so yummy. That mosquito thought so. Poor baby. All right, let's fluff up this couch. Maybe we should put the pillow in there. They're starting to look a little flat. Let's go get Benji. He's ready, and we'll come back. My couch is down-filled, and so I am filling it with just a thrifted, down-filled throw pillow insert. And this actually worked really well, so thank you guys for the suggestion. I just really hadn't noticed how flat they were looking, and they look so much better. And she helped me pick up the that came out of the couch. But I want to show you how this is looking. They just bring some orange and some pink. I think the pink picks up with the rug. It's not really showing as great on camera how well it picks up, but it looks really good in there. Kind of the orange picks up with the floor. It was on my computer. Thank you so much. Oh dear. All right, we've got 30 minutes before we need to go pick up Big Brother from kindergarten. So I am going to do 2 more things that I've been wanting to do. And this will be my motivation to do it. You're going on my back. In here. Oh no, there's stuff going everywhere. There we go. Alright, so I actually thrifted this one last year and it cost like $5, I think, at Goodwill. So we're gonna swap this one with this. This is the more like summery one that I put up, and I should wash this. A little more fall. I don't know. It's nice, I think. Something else that I got at Walmart over the weekend was this flowers arrangement. So it's actually just baby's breath that's like probably been dyed with the orange dye to make it orange. I immediately dried it. I just flipped it upside down and left it there for a day. I cut them, and I cut them a little too short, but I stuffed them inside this thrifted vase. And it's the perfect thing to have on the table like all the time. Like I don't have to move it in between like while we're eating because everyone can see over it and everything. And I think it just adds a nice warm little touch, and I've been really into, you just woke up, don't you be tired. You guys know I've been so into dried florals. I think it just adds a nice little warm touch over here for fall. One more thing, I want to switch these. You guys said when I was putting this up, like all you could think of was that these should be on the other side. Yes, I realized it like as soon as I, put the video all together. So yeah, let's swap them. This to the table. Mommy. So you guys will have to let me know if you think it's better. I do like it. I'm just not used to not having a lamp in that corner, so it looks a little bit weird and different to me, but I do think it looks better. So let me know, do you guys think it's better? Also, I definitely left this laundry basket here because relatability, y'all, and just being honest, and I left a laundry basket in my last thrift haul video on accident, and you all really appreciated that. So here you go. Here's the laundry basket that is always present in my house somewhere. I just got to my laundry pile that I've been trying to get to all day. This shirt though has just, I've tried so hard to get this stain out. I don't know what it was, but I like washed it in the dryer multiple times on accident without realizing that the stain was still in there. So it's gonna turn into a rag. I do this with all the clothes that we have that, just doesn't work out. And better than sending it like straight to the landfill. And then we got our 2 rags. It started raining, so this became our afternoon activity, sitting outside, watching the boys just run and have a great time in the rain. And so I will show you my very quick and easy, cozy dinner idea that I came up with on the last minute, and also share a little tiny sneak peek from my parents' home because I got to FaceTime them again.
My mom just called because they're setting up the house, like putting in beds. Guys, maybe I'll share some clips. Sneak peek, little sneak peek, but this one fell asleep while we were talking and the boys are playing in the rain. So I'm gonna go put him inside. It's cold again. Guys, I'm cleaning up after the explosion of papers that always happens when my kindergartner comes home. Microwaving my tea for the third time, I think. And I need to get dinner on the table. I forgot to get out meat. So I usually try to do this in the morning or better is like the night before. Totally forgot I was gonna make a chicken, but I do have on hand some meatballs. So I thought I would make some meatball subs with frozen meatballs, sauce that I already have, and this from Wild Grain. So let's get to that and then I can get this done and then just rest and not like, I like trying to make dinner and then just like let it sit for a little bit, like keeping it warm and everything. And then we don't have chaos like right before dinner.
I will show you how the meatball subs turned out. They were absolutely delicious and a crowd pleaser. But if you guys enjoyed this video, I would so appreciate it if you would give it a like and let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see more of this type of video. I so appreciate your comments, even if it's just an emoji. That always helps support the channel. This was how those meatball subs turned out. I'll be back next week to show you guys the plans for our upcoming bathroom renovation. I'm so excited to share with you guys. So I hope you all have a very blessed week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.